South Africa's journey through the world of communication is impossible to separate from the story of Telkom. Welcome to Mzansi Best Brands. Journey with us to explore the industries that have shaped South Africa's past and continue to define its future. Since the very first telegraph line hummed to life between Cape Town and Simonstown back in 1860, Telkom has been there, shaping how South Africans connect with each other and the world. This evolution has been marked by innovation, ambition, and a constant drive to keep pace with the ever-changing landscape of communication technology. The story of Telkom begins not with fiber optics and satellites, but with the humble telegraph, a revolutionary technology that first connected distant corners of the world in the 19th century. In South Africa, this communication revolution began in 1860, marking the birth of a telecommunications network that would eventually evolve into the Telkom we know today. For much of its early history, Telkom operated as a state-owned monopoly, tasked with the immense responsibility of building and maintaining South Africa's communication infrastructure. This period saw the steady expansion of telephone lines, connecting more and more South Africans and laying the groundwork for the digital revolution that would follow. The year 1860 marked a turning point in South African communication history. It was the year the first electric telegraph line, a marvel of Victorian engineering, buzzed to life between Cape Town and Simonstown. This event, seemingly modest in retrospect, marked the beginning of a telecommunications revolution that would eventually connect the entire nation. The telegraph, with its ability to transmit messages across vast distances in mere seconds, transformed communication, particularly for businesses and government agencies. News that once took weeks to travel by horseback or ship could now be relayed almost instantaneously, shrinking distances and accelerating the pace of commerce and governance. The early 20th century witnessed a steady expansion of South Africa's telephone network. Driven by a growing recognition of the telephone's social and economic importance, the government, through the Department of Posts and Telegraphs, invested heavily in infrastructure development. New telephone exchanges were built in major cities and towns, connecting more and more South Africans to this revolutionary communication tool. The familiar sound of the rotary dial tone became synonymous with progress and connectivity, symbolizing the nation's growing interconnectedness. From post office to telecom giant, the formation of Telkom. For much of the 20th century, South Africa's telecommunications services were managed under the umbrella of the Department of Posts and Telecommunications, or DPT. This government department played a crucial role in building and maintaining the nation's communication infrastructure. However, as the world entered the digital age and telecommunications technology advanced at an unprecedented pace, it became clear that a more focused and commercially oriented approach was needed to meet the evolving demands of the market. Unlocking potential, the privatization of Telkom. The year 1997 marked a watershed moment in Telkom's history, the beginning of its journey from a state-owned entity to a publicly traded company. This transformation was ushered in by the South African government's decision to partially privatize Telkom, selling a 30% stake to the Thintana consortium for 8.4 billion rand. This bold move was driven by the recognition that a partially privatized Telkom would be better positioned to compete in the rapidly evolving global telecommunications market. The injection of private capital, coupled with the introduction of new management expertise, aimed to unlock Telkom's potential for growth and innovation. Modernization and expansion, investing in a digital future. With privatization came a renewed focus on modernization and expansion. Telkom embarked on an ambitious program to upgrade its infrastructure, investing heavily in digital switching technology, fiber optic cables, and other cutting-edge solutions. These investments were not merely about keeping pace with technological advancements. They were about building a future-proof network capable of supporting the anticipated surge in demand for data and voice services. Telkom recognized that the internet was poised to revolutionize communication and sought to position itself at the forefront of this digital revolution. Connecting continents, submarine cables, and global reach. Recognizing the importance of global connectivity, Telkom played a pivotal role in the development of submarine cable systems linking South Africa to the rest of the world. These undersea cables, carrying vast amounts of data across continents, were essential for facilitating international communication and supporting economic growth. In partnership with other African and global telecommunications operators, Telkom invested in the SAT-3 WASC, which stands for South Atlantic 3 West Africa Submarine Cable, and SAFE, the South Africa Far East Cable Systems. These projects represented a significant commitment to enhancing South Africa's digital infrastructure and positioning the country as a gateway to Africa. Partnering with Vodafone. In 1994, South Africa saw political change and the start of the mobile revolution. Telkom joined forces with Vodafone, a global leader in mobile telecommunications, to launch a new mobile network in South Africa. The new network, Vodacom, connected South Africans like never before. Vodacom takes flight, connecting a nation on the move. The late 1990s and early 2000s witnessed an explosion in mobile phone usage in South Africa. Vodacom, fueled by Telkom's infrastructure and Vodafone's global expertise, rode this wave of adoption, rapidly expanding its network coverage and subscriber base. Vodacom's marketing campaigns, often featuring catchy jingles and aspirational imagery, captured the spirit of a nation on the move, eager to embrace the possibilities of mobile communication. The company's iconic logo, with its distinctive red and white color scheme, became synonymous with connectivity, reliability, and innovation. A strategic shift divesting from Vodacom, embracing new horizons. By the mid-2000s, Vodacom had grown into a mobile telecommunications giant, boasting millions of subscribers and a commanding market share in South Africa. This success, however, presented Telkom with a strategic dilemma. Telkom, still heavily invested in fixed-line infrastructure, faced increasing competition from Vodacom and other mobile operators. The rise of mobile telephony was challenging the traditional dominance of fixed lines, prompting Telkom to reassess its long-term strategy. Dial-up dawned the genesis of internet in South Africa. As the 20th century closed, the internet swept across the globe. South Africa, though distant, embraced this digital frontier. The early internet days were marked by the sound of dial-up modems. Telkom played a crucial role in introducing South Africans to the internet. ADSL arrival, unleashing broadband speed and connectivity. The dawn of the new millennium brought with it a technological breakthrough that would transform South Africa's internet landscape. ADSL, or Asymmetric Digital Subscriber Line. This technology, utilizing existing copper telephone lines, promised significantly faster internet speeds than dial-up, capturing the imagination of a nation eager to embrace the full potential of the internet. Telkom, recognizing the transformative potential of ADSL, invested heavily in rolling out this new technology across the country. The arrival of ADSL was met with excitement as homes and businesses eagerly upgraded their connections, eager to experience the internet without the limitations of dial-up. Riding the broadband wave, Telkom's dominance and challenges. The rapid adoption of ADSL propelled Telkom to the forefront of South Africa's broadband market. The company's extensive copper network, initially built for fixed-line telephony, proved to be a valuable asset in the broadband era, giving it a significant advantage over its competitors. Telkom's dominance in the broadband market, however, was not without its challenges. The company faced criticism for its pricing strategies, with some accusing it of charging high prices for ADSL services. The demand for faster speeds and greater bandwidth continued to grow, pushing the limits of Telkom's copper infrastructure. Unleashing the power of light, the dawn of fiber optics. As the demand for faster and more reliable internet continued to surge in the 2010s, a new technology emerged, promising to revolutionize the broadband landscape: fiber optics. Unlike traditional copper cables, which transmit data as electrical signals, Fiber optic cables use pulses of light, enabling significantly faster speeds and greater bandwidth. Fiber optic technology had the potential to transform South Africa's digital infrastructure, offering not only lightning-fast internet speeds, but also greater network capacity and reliability. The world was rapidly embracing fiber, and for South Africa to remain competitive in the global digital economy, it was clear that a fiber optic revolution was essential. Openserve emerges, connecting South Africa to the future of broadband. Recognizing the transformative potential of fiber optics, Telkom made a strategic decision in 2015 to establish a dedicated division focused on expanding and modernizing its broadband infrastructure. This new division, named Openserve, would play a pivotal role in driving the rollout of fiber optic cables across South Africa. Openserve's mission was clear: to connect as many homes and businesses as possible to the power of fiber optics, unleashing a new era of high-speed internet connectivity. This ambitious undertaking involved laying thousands of kilometers of fiber optic cables, often navigating complex urban environments and challenging geographical terrains. Beyond connectivity, expanding into IT solutions with BCX. While Openserve laid the groundwork for a fiber optic future, Telkom strategically positioned itself for sophisticated IT solutions. Businesses sought not just connectivity, but comprehensive digital tools. This led Telkom to acquire BCX, a leading IT services provider, in 2015. The ZAR 2.7 billion acquisition marked a significant milestone. A converged future from telecommunications to digital solutions. The acquisition of BCX marked Telkom's shift from telecommunications to digital solutions. Connectivity alone wasn't enough. Businesses needed comprehensive digital tools. Telkom leveraged its telecom infrastructure with BCX's IT expertise. Bundling connectivity with cloud, cybersecurity, and data analytics, Telkom enabled businesses to optimize operations and enhance customer experiences. Beyond voice riding the mobile internet wave, the late 2000s witnessed a seismic shift in the global telecommunications landscape: the rise of mobile internet. Smartphones, with their sleek designs and internet-connected capabilities, were rapidly becoming ubiquitous, transforming how people communicated, accessed information, and consumed entertainment. Telkom, having made the strategic decision to divest from Vodacom and focus on its own mobile network, recognized the transformative potential of mobile internet. In 2008, the company took a bold step into this new frontier, launching its 3G network under the 8TA brand, later rebranded as Telkom Mobile. Expanding Horizon's 4G, 5G, and Pan-African ambitions, Telkom Mobile upgraded its network to 4G and 5G, meeting the surge in mobile data demand. These technologies promise faster speeds, lower latency, and greater network capacity. 4G and 5G are creating a foundation for a more connected and digitally inclusive future. Telkom's ongoing legacy. From its beginnings as a telegraph line operator to a leading digital solutions provider, Telkom has adapted, innovated, and embraced change, shaping South Africa's telecommunications landscape, connecting people, businesses, and communities. As South Africa enters the era of 5G, AI, and the Internet of Things, Telkom continues its legacy of connecting the nation. With extensive network infrastructure, expertise in telecommunications and IT solutions, and a commitment to innovation, Telkom drives digital transformation across the economy. From connecting remote villages to empowering businesses with digital solutions, Telkom's impact on society is undeniable. Ongoing investments in infrastructure, market expansion, and bridging the digital divide create a more connected, inclusive South Africa. Telkom's commitment to connecting South Africa to the world remains unwavering. The story of Telkom continues with each new connection and technological breakthrough, bringing us closer to a future where everyone can connect, communicate, and thrive in the digital age. Time will tell.